Okay, I never thought that this day would come. We're actually making a video about a Nikon camera. Nikon Z9 is Nikon's best camera for video recording yet. With up to 8K recording, internal ProRes recording and a full frame sensor, we're excited to use this camera to shoot 2 different music videos. And as always, show you the whole process, a lot of test footage, and the autofocus in this camera is... yeah, you will see. Just stay tuned. Before we go out to shoot, here's a quick spec overview of the camera. In the first music video we are going to make, we are focusing on how well the camera handles colors and of course test the autofocus. The first music video we're gonna make is for the Kenyan music artist group called MATATA. They love dancing, colors and a good laugh. So after some meetings, we found some locations that fitted their style. Okay, now we're gonna take a look at locations. There's a bar in Oslo, which looks really nice on the photos on the internet. But is it that nice in the real world? You always have to go and check.
This is so much bigger than it looks in the picture.
It's bigger. Yeah. It's a good that it's a lot more space than we thought.
Yeah.
And we could also move the chairs and the table.
I think this is great. It's gonna look really nice if you light it really like soft and high key.
We can move some of the flowers from the 3rd floor down here if you need more. The chairs are not there now, so you can just take some from here. Fix and tricks, as you say in Norwegian. Fix and tricks. When we are here now, do you already have some ideas on how you can move around?
We like moving at the same time when we're dancing, so I can really see us. There's that staircase, there's this staircase here. Yeah. We can walk with that.
Like maybe dancing downstairs or something like that.
Yeah.
And then camera just goes down to another static image.
Thinking like this is a really cool area to do either a dance number or something. The way you were talking about moving from something crazy happening to.
Yeah.
Do you want people sitting in the background?
On weekends, people is not a problem, but it's a Tuesday. It may be a little bit tricky, but we can always get people. We are people, so we can always get.
I just bring my dad and my mom.
Obviously, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks good.
So we're gonna book it.
Yeah, we should probably come back just to test out choreography and camera movements and stuff like that.
Yeah. See, also for us, because we've seen it now, we can go and plan how we feel the dance will be.
Yeah, nice.
And also, I think it's good time now to start planning the narrative. It's kind of like, what story are we telling?
We also decided to shoot parts of the music video in a white studio in Oslo to give their colorful clothes more focus and make the music video more vivid. The locations were booked, we had some extras for the bar scene, and the crew was ready. It was time to shoot with the Nikon Z9.
So at the other location, you jump and then start this scene with you landing in the chair. So then that's the transition. Does that work?
Sounds nice.
Perfect.
For the colors, everybody has their own color. As you can see, I try to style them all. The head is big, so I'm really trying here.
We use colors to depict different personality. And as you can see, I'm the most happy.
Blue is safe, I like to be safe. Yeah, purple is a free color. You can do whatever you do and it's accepted.
Green is grounded, the roots.
He grew up in a village, it was all green, so he's not used to the city yet. So
Village boy, farmer, take care of nature.
I connect more to the color yellow. It's brightness and it's kind of like my philosophy in life because it speaks personally to me or to who I am. What the fuck I do?
So this is the TILTA float rig we're using with the Ronin RS2. It's a very versatile rig. You can go from a top shot down to a low angle. So right now we're shooting 4K ProRes, which is really nice since we're probably going to do some heavy color grading and maybe some color VFX in post. So that's a nice feature, and this is also full frame. Even though it has only an aperture of f4, it still gets quite a nice depth of field because this is full frame.
We're using the 1200D as ambient light, and then we're using the 600X from Aperture as a key light. With this interesting stand where you can actually tilt it down. Yes. Yeah. When you flip it down, you can get it closer to the actors without seeing it in the frame. The lights are quite ready, and the costumes are cool. They're gonna dance, they're gonna have fun.
Mihurol na mabazeng ndani ya benz nikichoma kikushumpeng baby mebinda kuona baden skangi bez jona pendanga kushuku msei bembe nengela kikualusa nipetende kamel temindo kamusa staki tempe mubaba memisi loser ai we ushagusa ini shit yo WABABA ikaji.
That was so good.
Right?
Yeah, that was so good.
So, right, we just have to fix how to avoid him.
It's really funny. It's like you wanna take a shit.
Naku big up, kama naku hit na pull the trigger like pa. Chase a hit around the block, then you laugh like ha. And a home to row clock, he's in the forms our baba. Forms our baba, ati he's in the form.
Now we've slowed down the song to half the speed, and then I'm also filming with half the shutter speed, and then we're gonna speed it up in post, so the dance moves are gonna look a little bit like choppy, and hopefully that's gonna look cool. Okay, camera is rolling. If you could do like one more time, just because when you entered the frame, when you came up.
Yeah. We are used to take 500 because Mathias messed it.
Okay, so it's the first time filming with this camera, but yeah, it looks really good, and also the autofocus is like so perfect for this kind of shoot.
In addition of the camera, Nikon lended us 4 lenses. And the lens that Mathias was going to use for this whole shoot was the Nikon S 14-30mm f4. As the Nikon Z9 has a fantastic autofocus, combined with these lenses, Mathias decided to shoot everything in autofocus. I think this is the first project ever that we have decided to do so. As the Nikon Z9 doesn't have a built-in ND, we are using a variable ND filter to be able to shoot with a 180-degree shutter.
So this is like something new for us. We've never shot on widescreen before, so it's interesting, and also working with an interesting team. We are really excited to see how it's going to be. We already see Mathias, he has his rig on, he looks very stable.
Ready to go.
It was day 2 of the shoot and time to record the most advanced scenes inside the bar.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm the first one today, man. People are sleeping. What's going on? We say 8:30, yeah? It's 8:31. No one. So I'm gonna drink their coffee.
Good morning.
So like I was saying, they usually come late. So this is the late number 1, this is late number 2.
We are right on this. Listen, this guy is the first time since I know him. He has come early.
Yeah, yesterday was good. It was very productive.
This is blue, this is green.
This is green, bro.
He's colorblind, he was thinking that this is blue. Actually he was saying it's blue.
Blue, bro. This is blue.
Baby blue. Explain
What
to you.
color is this?
This is called mint yellow.
This is mint green, bro.
No, this is not mint green, this is mint yellow.
Yeah, it was really productive, and we also did something outside.
The intro.
The intro.
Okay, so we're gonna film MATATA coming in the main door here, but it's really bright outside, so we're gonna put some lamps up here and here, make it really soft as we can, just to balance it so it's not so bright outside, and hopefully that looks good.
Yeah.
You know, when you're battling the sun, it's a bit of a challenge.
This is possible with a 1200D. This is the sun.
Exciting to turn it on. We have so much to do today, so much to film. So yeah, we're gonna have to be efficient, and we might need to cut some parts. We'll see. But it's not a disaster because we got some cool stuff yesterday as well.
Like we have to use all the area you see over here. And then on to the second verse, we are going up. Yeah, looking forward to this day.
Can you stand up?
Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 oi. Bad vibes are my logic.
Vi prøver det litt ekstremt først, og så kan vi heller tone litt ned.
We had to use some powerful lamps to try to balance the indoor light with the lights from the outside. So the Aperture 1200D and the 600X truly came in handy.
Are you ready? Okay, everybody, ready?
Maneno yako bita shinda adi morsik. Na kama boss in vita man, I don't fight chicks. Na rapa ineza vuta your career race. Na pia juta cook the beef at your own risk. Hini Lambo tana Subaru can't race it. Big ego koko jambo let's face it. Luna hand kabo lingua can't take it. Nina swali hey amigo, can I kick?
Det är skitkul att se på.
And it's just a TILTA float with a gimbal.
Very advanced gimbal.
Yeah, you mean the arm and the vest?
Yeah, the whole thing.
And it's not very expensive.
Forms our baba, forms our baba. Ati hizi ndio forms our baba, forms our baba. Wa baba, wa baba. Wa baba, wa baba.
Ati fanya chochote but usiwe mujinga. Kwani nishoke gati na ngoja muzinga. Send the location, me no come with no niggas. Club tuzitoke kuku dance na nolinga. Yeah, baby you want me, you share, you wanna fuck with your babas, then you come with your friends. Me na come in a Benz, yeah, come with the gang. I'm the reason why the top player stays on the bench.
Some pussy, this young boy so stupid. Why you got to get?
Nice.
How many extras do you have today?
We had 8, but 2 couldn't make it. So we have 6, but the guys also going to most likely bring someone. And it's mainly just one scene that we have to have a lot of people. Other than that, we can just move them around.
Yeah.
You know, MATATA has too many ideas. It's over creative. We are comfortable with understanding what works or what does not work, and just accepting and like trying to make the best video possible with the resources that we have. So right now we're just improvising as we go, but it's looking good.
Y yo soy un extra acá. Me gusta trabajar con esta gente. Fabuloso. MATATA es de 10. Y la gente, el grupo, los productores, los técnicos, fabuloso. Realmente un día espléndido. Me encantó.
So I came here to help out with lighting, but then I ended up being the bartender here, so it's been an unexpected day.
It looks so good. Just a small message, MATATA, you can have a little break now because we have a little bit of rigging. Bring all your stuff down here because next we're gonna shoot upstairs. So bring all your stuff down here.
Moving upstairs.
I'm replacing the light bulbs so we can have more control over the quality of light and the light temperature up here. Yeah, these are daylight tubes. So it's for film, photo and video production, so it should be good.
Down here somewhere, so you can see it. We all up here.
So back, you go up, and I go in again and you go down.
Sure.
So as you can see, this is the posh lifestyle. It's just makeup maintenance. It's a very high skill job, which Kine here is well.
You look like Tina from Nerdforge.
Yeah?
Oi!
Ask your dad.
3, 2, 1, go. And then you just pretend to land.
Bum.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
It's a wrap!
And thank you so much, VJUS.
Axel.
Yeah.
For having us. We enjoyed and we are looking forward.
We should already start planning the next one.
Yeah. And this video is coming out like 1 and a half week.
Yeah.
So we need Mathias, start editing. Come on, go.
Because we shot everything in ProRes, the editing was flawless, as Adobe Premiere handles this codec very well. It was also a benefit that the ProRes codec was 10-bit 422HQ, meaning that we had a lot of color information to work with when it comes to grading and VFX.
They come into this bar and they kind of like bring the colors in with them. So they come in, everything in the bar is like gray and desaturated, and then when he stumps his foot in the floor, everything becomes like colorful, just like them. First I rotoscoped like them, pretty like with the roto brush, and then I had to do some manual masking just to fix some small changes. I see now that we should maybe have had a little bit more time in the color grade, because there's a lot of colors and you want to make it pop and you want to have the contrast right to just make everything pop really nicely, but without like ruining and make things clip, and the skin tones need to be good, and yeah, there's a lot of things to take into consideration when you're color grading. So 10-bit ProRes is absolutely very nice, but it would have been even better when Nikon releases their RAW.
That's true. Nikon will release 8K internal Nikon RAW recording. That's gonna be crazy. If you want to check out the music video, press the annotation that appears at the end of this video, or you can press the link in the description. So far so good, the Nikon Z9 is working as expected, but will this last? Now we're heading towards a new music video shoot, a total different shoot, and I'm gonna be the cinematographer. The next artist we're gonna film is an artist I really love. I really enjoy his music. He's called METTESON, and we're gonna use the Nikon Z9 again to use the natural lights. We're gonna use autofocus for the whole shoot, and only one battery. And how well does a power bank and a USB-C input of the camera help us to power the camera during the shoot? So don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for the next video. And we actually have one spot left for the Aniax film workshop happening this May. If you want to come to Norway and stay with us for a week, you get your own room with our courses, filmmaking, social events, there's a chef making food for us. We have one spot left. So if you want to join us, go into aniax.com and then into film courses. There you can read more about the course and also book your spot. You can also go to this link to go directly to the workshop site. Okay, I hope to see you, and ha det bra!